guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my fall cozy haul. I hope that you get fall cozy vibes. I know it is still summer, I know, but my mind has moved on. I'm over the heat and I am ready for that nice fall cool breeze. I'm looking forward to opening my windows. I'm tired of the AC. It's been a very, very hot summer. So I have been collecting items. I have a ton of storage. I have yet to get to my storage. Plus, I have also shared several fall hauls already, what I picked from Dollar Tree, what I picked up from Dollar General. Some new stores that I went to was Burlington. I went to Trader Joe's. So I have some food and I have some house stuff, and I also have some stuff for outdoors, and included this in this video. We're going to be doing some quick cooking. We're going to make some maple pumpkin syrup for our coffee bar, and also a little bit of quick DIYs, quick, beginner friendly. I still consider myself a beginner crafter. So I shared a Burlington shop with me, and I was a little bit disappointed because they usually have more. I've been shopping these stores year round for years, guys, and I'm seeing that the inventory is a little low in certain places, and also we know the prices have went up. We know that. But from Burlington, I was searching for a full throw blanket that had teal in it because that's my living room accent color, and I just wasn't able to find one last year, and I ended up getting just a solid orange, burnt orange throw blanket. This blanket is gorgeous. I wish it had tassels. Some of the other throws had tassels. It was only $10.99. It's gorgeous, and I can't wait to put it on my couch. Can't wait. All right. And I've seen some gorgeous pillows. It was very hard not to get any, guys, but I have a lot of pillows already, so why not just pillow covers? So from Amazon, I got these two fluffy, it's like a combination, you know, like kind of 3D effect pillow covers, and they were affordable. I will put the price on the screen because I don't remember off the top of my head, because I did buy multiple items in this order, but I was able to get them next day shipping, and I even seen these on Temu, and yeah, get in the cart. I bought them, and we'll be putting them, sorry about the noise, guys, I have a lot of stuff on the table, on my couch. And also from Burlington, they usually have more signs and stuff like that. I felt like they had a lot of Halloween. The manager said after back to school passes, they're going to be getting more items. But I wanted this. This was $4.99, and it says, "But I love fall most of all." And it'll sit that way when you lay it flat. And I just absolutely love it. And I love that's one saying I can never get tired of, but I love fall most of all. And I also, besides that, the only other thing I got from Burlington, and I've seen people finding different candles, this huge candle, and this is in maple pumpkin. Oh, it smells so good. It was $7.99. It is 3 wick, and it's huge, massive. So I'll be adding this to my fall candles. I did go through my Bath and Body Works candles and pulled out 3 fall ones. And speaking of, let's just continue with smell goods. I did go to Ross. Not a whole lot there for fall. They did have Halloween. But I found this room spray. This is pumpkin spice. It smells so good. I had to get it. And you're getting 3.7 fluid ounces. It also was $4.99. Now, when I looked at it, I said, this doesn't look that full, but I did use it in the house. So I did use some, but it only still was up to there. And I'm saying, great, I'm buying it after everybody sampled it in the store. But when I looked online, because I really like it and I may want more, this is from Bloom and Prosper Candle Company. Even the new bottles that look like, and it looks like I got 3.7 ounces. So be on the lookout for this. I like it that it's non-aerosol, and it smells everything full. It smells, and I'm gourmand. I love the sweet scents. If you like that like me, look for this pumpkin spice. It says cinnamon, pumpkins, allspice, and vanilla. You need this for your fall smell goods. I did run into Walmart because I seen an end cap with 97-cent fall flowers. My Walmarts didn't have it. They had an end cap with $3, I think, and up. and up. And it wasn't individual. It was like bouquets and like for arrangements. Hopefully we're just behind. Okay, hopefully we're just behind and we're going to be getting more items. I usually see so much this time of year. I know, again, I know it's early, but I've been doing this, guys. I'm not new to this. Your girl is true to this, okay? And I'm just seeing not a lot. But they did have this candle. I also was looking for the $1 candles. This was a collab that Mainstays did with Berry Glow and Alexandra, if I'm saying the name right. They have several different candles, and there was one that was marked down to $1 that everybody was finding. It was the raspberry and peach one. Of course, I was late to the party. I should have went when I first seen people finding it weeks ago, and I didn't. But this is a pumpkin spice one. It says pumpkins, nutmeg, and cinnamon. On cold, it's very faint. I hope it has a good throw, because this is the price. This is more than what I pay at Aldi's. I pay $4.49 at Aldi's. This was $4.97. I liked the addition of yellow. I mean, the packaging, when you look at it, it's not giving full, you know, you might think it's just a striped candle, but I like the golden yellow. I do. So I don't mind breaking up some of this burnt orange, because it's about to be Pumpkin City in here, okay? It's about to be Pumpkin City, so I didn't mind this. I just hope the candle performs well. Yeah. So that was that with the home smell goods. Also in Ross, didn't see much, but they had this reusable shopper. I thought this was cute. It just says "'Tis the season." I'm starting to see a lot of fall things. You usually see that for Christmas. Well, 'tis the season, because fall is a season. It's actually our longest season for me, because I start the beginning of, I'll be decorating before September, but I mean late August all the way till November, the end of November. So fall is really a season, at least for me. I did go back to Dollar General and I picked up more velvet pumpkins, because I will be needing them for a DIY, a quick DIY we'll be doing together, using the boxwood wreath I got from Family Dollar. Hold on. So I recently shared a Family Dollar shop with me. You know, they're no longer owned by Dollar Tree, and they're going to be in direct competition. So we need that, okay? We need to have options. But I loved these wreaths, and I love an everyday green wreath, something you can leave up. You can add a bow. For the spring and summer, you could add flowers. I have done that because I got tired of changing wreaths and also feeling like I had to make a wreath every season, or every couple of seasons. You know, of course, you can store them. But you know, sometimes you might want something new. But this is so versatile, and it's really nice and full. It was $5, 50% off, so I only paid $2.50. So I got 4 of them. Maybe sharing 2 with my mom if she's interested. So we are going to be making this a fall wreath, okay? And so I got the velvet pumpkins for that, and these are tiny, but this is a good size for this size wreath, okay? Then I know they had these last year. I know I hauled some, guys. I left the gnomes. There were 2 gnomes. I left them behind. I think I took a picture. And these. I don't remember the mushroom from last year. And the pumpkins, were they velvet last year? I don't know. Dollar General usually always has these. These were put out later than my other full shot with maze. So I just picked these up. I think I'm going to do the mushroom in the middle and the plaid pumpkins on each side for my little rock garden that I had. And speaking of outside, I got some fall pillow covers, and these are made for outdoor. Now 2 of them I may not be using. I will ask my sister if she wants it. She has a beautiful screened porch. Maybe she may want them because they came in a set of 4, so why not? So this one with the gnome, I would love everything except for him. I'm sorry. I mean, they're cute, but I'm tired of them. We were oversaturated with them every holiday. They're even at Valentine's Day, Easter, 4th of July. I mean, pretty soon they're going to be for Mother's and Father's Day. This is cute. I definitely want to use this one because I love the black and white gingham. And I wanted something that had sunflowers, because I will be doing outdoor sunflower arrangements with my clearance flowers. You guys know I love this one. It's kind of like a burlap material, guys. So you just would slip these over old pillows, or you can stuff them. You could stuff them with old trash bags. And then I like this one, Hello Fall. So I'm only going to be using 2. These are massive. Okay. So probably one gingham one without the gnome. And then probably happy hello fall, but I like the happy fall, y'all. So that's going to be for outdoors. And they will hold up in the elements. They will hold up in the elements, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, we did that. Now let's get into some food. Now I went to Trader Joe's because I seen a Trader Joe TikTok. Actually, I searched. I put Trader Joe's fall finds. We got a Trader Joe's locally last fall. And I know they had a lot of nice fall things. However, they didn't have anything out yet. The cashier told me, you must have seen a video of someone who lives in California. They get the things first. So she said they're coming. But what I did see are these maple leaf cookies. And I know Dollar Tree sells them. I have never tried Dollar Tree. I'm very selective when it comes to Dollar Tree's food. I heard that it's great. But yeah, I just never tried them. So I got these, and these look like they have filling. So these look like sandwich cookies. I believe those were $2.99. And of course, for our homemade maple pumpkin syrup, we need some maple syrup. So I got this organic Vermont maple syrup. I believe this was $4.99. I did not find canned pumpkin at Trader Joe's because they do have organic canned pumpkin. I did not see it. So I just got Libby's 100% pure pumpkin. Okay. And what we don't use, we will be putting and storing. Okay. Because I don't make things in bulk. The syrup, we're going to be making a nice size amount. So I got a squeeze bottle from Walmart, but Dollar Tree does sell a 2-count of these squeeze bottles, okay? You can put it in a glass syrup bottle. I do have a glass syrup bottle. Yes, I do. I do have an extra one. And I will be storing that in the fridge, okay? Needed some pumpkin spice, so while I was at Walmart, I grabbed some pumpkin spice. I have some, guys, but I don't remember the expiration date, so I want to be ready, okay? I picked up some marshmallow cream. I've seen people putting this in their iced coffees as like, it's really cute. She smeared this on her cup, and on the outside in a Sharpie, she put the eyes and made like little ghosts and stuff like that. I've seen people use this in a homemade coffee sauce. They made a pumpkin marshmallow coffee sauce. So we are going to be making some nice fall drinks. I'm not going to be doing the marshmallow one in this video, but we are going to be making the maple pumpkin coffee syrup. I have searched high and low for that syrup since last year. Could not find it. So just making sure our coffee bar is fall ready as well. I picked up another brown sugar cinnamon. I just opened a new bottle. So I had 2 in my stash. I have to count. I have to go through my coffee syrups. But I picked up this one because I will use a lot of this, okay? Especially when I make my gingerbread lattes. And if I do cookie butter, yeah, for my chai tea. So I go through that a lot. And then, of course, we need our pumpkin spice syrup. I did see other fall drinks, like they had the Witch's Brew, the caramel apple syrup. Not from Jordan's, but from another brand. I seen that at Marshall's. I seen Spooky S'mores one, but I have a toasted marshmallow syrup. I have white chocolate and chocolate mocha. So, I mean, that's the flavor of s'mores, the chocolate, the marshmallow. So I didn't want to buy duplicates because I have way too much syrup. But something I got for my coffee station so I could bring it back, you know, because I kind of fell off, is I have been looking for months for coffee syrup storage options, okay? I used to buy the syrup glass bottles separately, but that didn't have the expiration date. It doesn't have the ingredients. God forbid you're hosting and somebody says, hey, I'm allergic to, you don't have the label no more. Once you get rid of this bottle, you don't have none of this information anymore. So I just buy the pumps that go inside, okay? And also, then when you have the glass bottles, you got to make labels, change the labels. It's here. It says what it is. It's so easy. So look at this. I put it together already. Got this from Amazon. This is a rotating, like a Lazy Susan thing for your coffee syrups, guys. And it spins. It took me 5 minutes to put together. I didn't even need the instructions. So easy. And it's going to hold 9 bottles of syrup. And that may sound like a lot, but honey, your girl is a barista. I have every syrup you can imagine. Peanut butter, chocolate, cookie butter, macadamia nut, toffee, French toast, brown sugar, cinnamon. Then I'm adding my fall syrups. I need a 9-bottle rotating syrup dispenser, and this is it, guys. This is it, and I love it. I think it was $22 or $24.99. If you don't need and you don't have that much syrup, you can use the Dollar Tree Lazy Susan. So this is my cozy full collective haul of items that I purchased for my home to get it ready. And right now I have some easy, quick, full crafts that you may be interested in that I would love to share. We're going to do the boxwood wreath. I'm going to show you how I'm going to upcycle the Dollar Tree $7 plus wreath, the controversial one, because people were mad at $7, but guys, that wreath is worth it. And we're going to make some full napkin rings. I've been talking about making napkin rings with you guys forever, and we never did it. So we're going to do it today using something that I found at Dollar General that the idea came to me. All right, I hope you enjoy. So let's get to crafting.
Okay, guys, this is the boxwood wreath that I got from Family Dollar on clearance for $2.50. I found these acorn picks at Walmart for $1.24. They didn't have anything else for fall. The white pumpkins are from Dollar General, and these are some floral finds from Dollar Tree. I'm going to prep the flowers, get them ready, and before I make any final decisions on a wreath, I do a mock placement. Okay, I got all my flowers and all of my embellishments prepped. I do a mock placement, like I said, just to see where I want to place things before, especially if I'm using hot glue, before I make that final decision. And lately on my wreaths, I have been using zip ties because zip ties, it's not as permanent, very easy for you to snip the zip ties and you could reuse the wreath. But I found 4 of these, so I have more to spare for other ideas. So right now I'm just gluing. I'm gluing down the flowers. I will be decorating half of the wreath, and I don't think I'm going to add a bow. This is not the original wreath idea I had. I was going to go in a total different direction, and I will share that wreath with you after we complete this one. But this is very, very simple, guys. This wreath is going to take no more than a half an hour to make, if that. A good idea to look for ideas and inspiration, of course, is Pinterest. You could also just Google fall wreath DIYs, and a lot of pictures will come up if you're lacking inspiration. What I do sometimes is I'll go to TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Ross and look at their wreaths, snap a picture, and see if I can recreate it. I also decided not to use the acorns. I just used the mini pine cones. If I decide at a later point I want to decorate the full wreath, I can. But I am happy with the half wreath. And here it is, the completed wreath. I love how it turned out. Let me show you what I was going to do. Okay, guys, the original thought was just to do a wreath and just put pumpkins around it. And here it is. I added my little hot glue method bow, and I'm happy with it. I actually love both of them. All right, guys, I got these candle holders from Dollar Tree a long time ago. It's like a distressed ivory. They come in 3 different sizes. I went with the shorter size just because the taper candles can be tall. This is a napkin ring I found at Dollar General for $1.99, and this was perfect because I was trying to figure out how am I going to add a floral surround to this candle. So I have some pumpkins. That's the Dollar General $1 pumpkin filler. I have the small sunflowers from Dollar Tree, and those are leftover pine cones from the wreath. You will need twine if you decide to get these items and this candle holder, because we need to add some inches to this candle holder so the napkin ring will stay in place. So what I'm doing now is I'm adding the twine, but add glue to the actual candle holder so the twine stays in place as well. This was inspired because I want to use these battery operated table candles, and you see there, you can see that it's not a real candle, and you can see where you twist the candle and add the batteries. I want to kind of hide that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get started. We're adding the twine, and remember what I said, add hot glue to the actual candle holder and twist the twine onto that so the twine adheres to the candle holder, because if not, it's going to slide down as well. So that's what we're doing, guys. Don't add too much. And also see how the napkin ring fits, because this napkin ring actually fits snugger than the other one. The other one was looser, so you don't want to add too much twine. Okay, now I'm snipping off the flowers, so I'll just be able to glue and stick. I don't know if I'm going to use the wheatgrass. I have to see. But like I do my wreaths, I just did a dry run and just stuck some things in just to see how it looked. And I think we're just going to go for it. Now, guys, it's up to you how much flowers you want to add, the colors, that's all up to you. I'm just giving you an idea. And I only have 2 pine cones, so I'm gonna use them and find a way to incorporate the pumpkins because they're just too big. And voila, here we are. I love how they came out. I just think it's just the absolute cutest. Finding those eucalyptus napkin rings was a godsend because I had the concept in my head. I just didn't know how I was going to pull it off. I added the pumpkins to the base of them, and I thought about, should I just go all around? I could fit 4 pumpkins, but I just decided to stop there. I absolutely love them, and they're really easy, and it hides the base of the candles so you can't tell they're fake. Okay, guys, next up are the napkin rings. I don't remember where I got these from. I believe Party City when they were open. I got this metal ribbon from the Crafter Square section at Dollar Tree. You get 4.5 feet. They have different patterns. I believe I have different patterns in my craft stash. Here's the SKU if you're interested. The confetti, the leaf confetti, it's like plastic. Got that from Dollar General, and the pumpkin stickers came from Hobby Lobby. I only got a small can of the spray paint because I don't really care for Krylon, but that's all that Hobby Lobby has. First up, what you see me doing now is I am sizing up the amount of metal ribbon that we need and wrapping it. I wrapped it around the napkin ring, and I'm going to use this cut as a template and cut 6 more pieces because I will be making 6 napkin rings. Be careful, guys, because the edges of this metal ribbon, once you cut it, will be sharp. So please be careful. The next step is we are going to attach the metal ribbon to the napkin ring using hot glue. If you have another adhesive of choice, that's on you. I will be using hot glue. Don't worry, it doesn't have to be perfect because we will be spray painting them and also embellishing them. But again, like I said, guys, please be careful because the edges of the napkin ring are sharp. If you have craft clamps, they will come in handy because the glue is hot, guys, and you don't want to burn your hands trying to hold the ends down. And also, like I said, in some areas, it may be sharp. So I will be using the craft clamps, and we're going to continue until we complete the amount of napkin rings that we're making. I'm making 6. Okay, my 6 are complete. Now it's time for spray paint. I will be going outside to do that, and I will be doing that off camera. Okay, so here they are, spray painted gold. They look really pretty. If you just want plain napkin rings, that can be an idea, but we're going to start embellishing them with the embellishments I have. I just have a concept idea in my head, and I'm just going to see if it works, guys. So I'm going to be making 3 different styles. I'm sorry, I'm not in, I didn't realize till editing that the view wasn't the best. But all I'm doing is using hot glue to place the leaves all around this one. And one, I just will use a pumpkin, just whatever you want to do, guys. You even can make some Christmas ones if you want to. And that's all we're doing is just adding the embellishments. And yeah, one I'll do a single leaf. Again, 3 different styles. And they don't all have to match. So here it is on the plate. Now, I didn't get a complete set of these sunflower plates. I was able to find 2 plates for 25 cents, so I grabbed them. I like how the napkin rings came out. I found these fabric napkin rings at Walmart for a pack of 4. It was only $4. And they had it in this beautiful green. I think they all came out very, very cute. And let me know in the comments, do you like all 3 of them? Is there one you like in particular? But I think that they all are beautiful. And I like the idea that each napkin ring doesn't have to be the same. All right, guys, before we make the syrup, I want to show you what I did. If you guys have been rocking with me, the Hobby Lobby 90% off sale, they had this outdoor game board, massive piece of wood. And I added risers to it, covered it with marble contact paper, the same one that's on my countertops, and I love it. It doesn't quite cover the complete stovetop, but I love it. Even I Spy says that he loves it. And it'll give me extra space. So if you're entertaining and you want to put some salads or your utensils on it, it adds more counter space. And I think it came out awesome. I love the risers. Now let's make this syrup. I ordered this from McCormick online because Walmart set out. This is a maple brown sugar finishing sugar that you can sprinkle on top of your whipped cream or your cold foam. I'm getting my coffee bar together. For the scarecrow I found at Dollar Tree, I'm using her to hold some K-cups, and I might make her melanin. I seen where another content creator added her face makeup to an elf. Here is the coffee spinner. I absolutely love it. And as you can see, I do have a lot of coffee syrup, all different kind of varieties. And I absolutely love this thing. Also, after I did the haul, because I've been working on this video for a couple of days now, I ran to Aldi's because they had the pumpkin candle, the pumpkin cookie cream. Also, they had the maple butter. I seen some coffee drinks using maple butter. I can't wait to try that as well. And so far, guys, I've been placing my decorations and we are getting fall ready. And I don't think I'm going to do too much. So we got our ingredients, and here is the recipe. Take a screenshot of the screen. This is not my recipe. I got this off of TikTok from another content creator, so I don't want to claim credit. And we're going to make it. Never made this before. I really love how this came out, and the stained risers to match the cabinets. I love it. Okay, 1.5 cups of water, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 1/3 cup of canned pumpkin or pumpkin puree, 1/2 cup maple syrup, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of pumpkin spice, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, and a pinch of salt. We're going to stir that up, and then we are going to bring it to a simmer. She said let it simmer for 10 minutes. I've seen other recipes that said, you know, if you want a thicker syrup, let it simmer longer. I let mine simmer for about 15 minutes because I do want a thicker syrup. And here it is. I put it in this glass pump dispenser. If you want to drizzle it, that plastic dispenser would be better. And here we are. We're going to make a maple pumpkin latte. So 2 shots of espresso, almond milk, 2 pumps of the maple pumpkin syrup. We're going to be making some whole cold foam. And I put some of the maple pumpkin syrup in the cold foam. It was delicious. I also added 2 pumps of the pumpkin spice skinny syrup to my cold foam. After tasting it, guys, it was not sweet enough for me, so I did a couple of pumps of the brown sugar cinnamon and also a couple of pumps of the pumpkin spice syrup to my coffee, and that was great. I think for me, I'm going to use this in my cold foams. Somebody said maple extract will give it a more maple taste. This was my first time making a coffee syrup, and the coffee syrup itself is actually delicious. It really is. Shout out to her for sharing this recipe. So I will be making more. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments, have you guys started prepping for fall? I hope you guys enjoyed. We got a lot done in this video. Thanks for rocking with your girl. Happy Sunday, and I'll see you in the next one.